Hello guys, so I probably should have scripted before I did this video, but you know, uh, hopefully I don't miss what I want to say here. But I thought I'd start out off with a little bit of a story from myself being younger. I had a couple of pretty irresponsible parents. There was a lot of abuse in my family, and I spent a lot of time bounced around in foster homes. Uh, I lived in the inner city when I was very young, and eventually, my grandmother ended up taking me on the farm and raising me. And she used to say to me, in fact, I remember once pretty young, I couldn't have been more than 10 or 11. And she looked at me with kind of an odd smile, patted me on the back, and kissed me on the head. And just before she did that, she told me, James, you're either blessed or you're cursed with the ability to see things from all the points of view at the same time. And as I gotten older, that's kind of hitting home a little more. And I still haven't decided which one it is myself either. Um, she was right. In some ways, it is a curse. It would be easier to take sides, to be able to be irrational when it comes to things. I constantly get noted as a fence rider, and what I wanted to talk about, and the reason why I'm making that point is, yesterday there was kind of a blow up in a comment section on my channel that ended up spilling over into other channels. And there was I was called several names in some messages, and then some mild ones in the comments. But there was some people that had a distaste for what they perceived as bad behavior on the live stream. And when most people expressed it with a lot of respect, okay, and gave their 2 cents, but some people took the route of being antagonistic with their perspectives, and some other people that didn't agree with them then chose to be rude back to the person's antagonism. And there was more than one. And that rolled into another channel putting a video out shooting insults at the RV community. And really, it's upset me. It's upset me all the way around. I'm disappointed in my generation here on YouTube right now. I'm disappointed in the generation ahead of me that's here on YouTube. One of the things that we need to understand is, like, people think different things are funny, okay? And when for instance, I'm just going to say I don't have a problem with a little bit of bodily function humor, okay? I don't find it as funny as I did when I was a kid, but when I was younger, I did. And I don't think that a small amount of it is hurting anybody, okay? Now, some people may not like it, and that's their perspective, and it's totally okay for them to have their perspective, and they should have a right to voice it, okay? Everybody has a right to should have a right to voice their opinion. But what I want to see is I want to see us be more tolerant with one another, more understanding of one another. And especially in this day and age and in this nation, where we are in a situation in this nation where we have more diversity than we've ever had. There is a bigger spectrum of age groups than there ever has been before. There's more ethnic diversity, there's more racial diversity, there's more cultural diversity. There's more mixed cultural and ethnic diversity than there ever has been. You know, it's just because of the structure of our nation and the immigration that's been in the past and present. And not all people have the same set of norms. What's okay, what's not okay. And because it's not what yours is, doesn't mean they're definitely wrong. Okay. Um, if it comes into an area where it starts being a respect thing, it's not okay to then disrespect the person that you felt disrespected by. That doesn't get anybody anywhere. Sure, I'm not an advocate of completely ignoring it if it really comes across as disrespectful to somebody, okay? But there's pleasant and kind ways to go about it. And that's what we need to do. And those aren't shooting off insults and name calling. Those aren't continuing the antagonistic behaviors that are there. Okay? What it is being tolerant of others' opinions, tolerant of other people's perspectives on matters, and politely discussing it with them. And that's really what I want to see go on here as well as the rest of the world. You know, I came under a good chunk of fire yesterday, because I wasn't totally in the comments. I was trying to spend time with Carolina, who's very important to me, and even though I have been enjoying. I haven't in the last day hasn't been really enjoyable, but I have been enjoying creating videos and administering this channel. But she's very important to me, and I spent a lot of time with her yesterday. I also was a little shocked and taken aback by some of the level of distaste of what people didn't like in the live feeds. And so what I did is I spent 4 hours yesterday, along with trying to administer this channel, trying to read people's comments, trying to respond to them, still trying to spend time with my lady to watch the video to see what I thought of it as a viewer rather than just a participant, okay, in it. And I came under heat for doing a poor job of moderation on my channel. And, you know, I'm a little humbled by that, but it came across as I should have censored one set of things that were one set of problem statements and not another set of the tone of problem statements. And I guess that brings me to censorship, fully on into censorship. I don't want to take part in censorship on this channel. The only time that I have is when I've had somebody that was obviously solely trying to be disruptive. It's one time I blocked one user, I deleted the things one user said. Okay? So only time. Other than that, I haven't done that. I don't want to do that. I'm hoping I don't have to do it in the future. But if I get pushed in a spot where I feel I have to censor things just so I don't have the spread of negativity, I'm going to censor everything that I think is antagonistic, over the top, trollish, and anything like that. I'm not going to selectively censor things. It's not going to happen. So please, please, let's try to be tolerant of each other's perspectives on things. We don't need to be antagonistic. Let's all show respect. Everybody deserves respect. Women deserve respect. Men deserve respect. Children deserve respect. Everyone on this planet deserves respect. I guess this is maybe a little my method of rant, huh? But there you go. Please find a way to be tolerant of people. If you find something disrespectful, don't be antagonistic on how you bring that forth. Please find a way to say it pleasantly. And there were people that did. So don't take this that this is at everybody, okay? And I want to end this video just asking people, maybe you could go clean things up, you know? Really analyze on what your take is, okay? And please, you know, if you felt like maybe you got out of hand, take care of it. I'd like that. And let's not be attacking one another. Let's not be insulting one another. It doesn't help at all.